Hey, I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I was actually on vacation in America and I thought I can't really make Chandler in Japan videos while I'm in America, so I waited until I got back. And I was gonna make one earlier this week, but after I recorded it, the audio was all messed up, so I couldn't do that. But I am going to do a video today, and it's on a topic that I've been looking forward to, and that is this type of 7 matcha chocolate. So you can see here, hopefully, it says tea chocolate matcha 7. That's because it has 7 levels of matcha. And so it goes from the lightest, which is 1.2%, all the way up to 29.1% matcha, which apparently is the highest amount of matcha you can put into chocolate, because if you put any more in there, the strength of the matcha just breaks everything down and it won't turn into chocolate. So I'm looking forward to trying this. They have one extra too, which is hojicha, which is kind of roasted tea. So that should provide a different flavor. And so this one actually is not made by Kit Kat. You know, I usually do those videos, but this is by a company called Nanaya. And I believe it's originally from the Kyoto area, or no, actually Shizuoka, I believe. And now they have 2 stores in Tokyo and Kyoto. So if you're in Japan and you're interested in matcha, check them out, because not only do they have this, but apparently they have very high quality matcha ice cream and other matcha goods. So if you're into matcha and you want like real authentic stuff, not like the watered down stuff, but the really high quality stuff, check them out. But let's get into this. And I was debating how I should do this. Should I do it from the most highest quality, or the most amount of matcha, and then go down, or go from the lowest amount up? But I think I'll do the lowest amount up. I probably won't eat all of this because it's gonna take too long, but I'll just give a taste to each one and give you my thoughts on it. So let's get started. I want to say the packaging is really good. I like how they have like instructions in here, which I'm not going to read because it's going to take forever and I probably can't read it all, but it just talks about the 7 degrees of matcha in here. And I think this would make a really good present for someone if, you know, you think like, oh, I have a friend back home that'd like to try these 7 levels of matcha and see what they taste like, or give someone as a gift. It looks really nice. It's very high quality. So when we open it up, you see this. I can't turn this all the way down because they're all going to fall out. But you see it has the different levels, the lightest being the least amount of matcha, and the dark, like almost dark green, being the most. I'm guessing this is hojicha. When I open this up, it has a really strong smell of the green tea, that matcha smell. So you can smell it coming off the chocolate. So let's start with the first one and give it a try. Let's see what it tastes like. So this is level 1, which is apparently 1.2%. Let's give it a taste. This is really nice. It's not overpowering. You just taste a little bit of matcha. It's really smooth and easy. Also I should say, it looked like there's just 2 pieces of small chocolate there, but there's actually 4. There's 2 under that too. So I was surprised. I was like, oh wow, there's more. Here's the second one. Before I eat this, I should say the chocolate itself is actually really good. I can taste the quality. It's not like chunky. It doesn't have like an aftertaste or anything. It's very nice and it kind of melts in your mouth. I really like this. So let's check this second one out. This one is 1.9%. This one I also liked, which is no surprise because I like matcha. But at first it seemed like there's no difference between this. But then as it kind of like melts in your mouth, you get a little bit more matcha coming in there. It's not so different, but you do taste a little bit more. So let's try the next level. Next one is 3.1, so we're really going up now. So let's see how this one tastes. This is one I would say I'd recommend if you like matcha, get this one, because this has a much stronger taste. The level 1, it's kind of like you can taste it, but it's kind of weak. This one is like you really get like the tea taste in your mouth. It's not overpowering, so it's not like bitter or anything, but you do actually taste it. You hear that like leafy flavor that you get from green tea. So this one is really good. I like this, but let's keep going. Level 4. This is 5.1%, so now we're going up. So this one is significantly darker than the other one. So let me smell it. Smells about the same, but let's taste it and see if this has more flavor to it. This one has quite a bit more flavor, and especially as it kind of like diffuses in your mouth, you do get more of the matcha flavor, and this one is starting to get a little bit bitter. It's not bad, but in your mouth afterwards, I taste kind of like the tea. So it's not so bitter, but it's getting there. So if you really like matcha, I think you'll like that level. I think it was level 4, I believe I said. So if you really like matcha, get that. But if you're like, kind of on the fence, I don't like taste that strong, I would stop at level 3. Don't go to level 4. Let's keep going though. I love matcha, so let's go to level 5. Okay, so this one is really dark. We're getting into almost brown territory here. So let's take a bite of this and see what it has in store for us. This one has quite a bit of matcha in it. So this one I can really taste it even from the beginning, and as it diffuses, it almost gets bitter. So it's definitely stronger than the other one. This one is, let me check, 8.2%, so it does have quite a bit more, and I can taste it. This one is still like edible. It's nothing crazy, but I would say, as I said before, if you're not that into matcha, stop at like level 3, because level 5, like that's where you're really getting the matcha flavor. And if you ever had the like premium Kit Kats with the matcha, where they have like the high levels of Uji-cha or something, it's similar to that. That one actually had like green tea leaves, like bits of it inside the chocolate, so it's similar to that. It's pretty strong. But let's keep going. Next level, level 6. Level 6 is 13.3%. So now we're getting to the strong stuff. So let's take a bite of this and see how it goes. I'm getting a little bit worried though. There's a big difference between 8.2 and 13.3. So can I take it? Okay, here we go. This is quite a bit more. I would say instead of the other ones where it's like, it's kind of like that white chocolate taste and it has like some green tea in it, this one is more of like tea, and then a little bit of sweetness comes afterwards. This is almost immediately bitter. So after like 1 second or so, you taste the bitterness and then the sweetness comes in. So it's almost done a reverse compared to the other ones. I actually like this because I like these types of strong taste, but like this is getting really strong. So if you like your green tea with lots of powder in there and just a little bit of water, and you really want to taste it, check this out. If not, I would stay away from it. Just maybe too strong for most people. Although I kind of like it. I wouldn't want to eat this every day, and I wouldn't want all my matcha chocolate to be like this. But it is good for just tasting it. I like the experience. Last but not least, level 7, the top. This is the most matcha you can pack into a chocolate. This is 29.1%. Did I get that right? Yes, it's 29.1%. So let's taste this. Hopefully this doesn't come flying out of my mouth. I'm expecting this to be pretty bitter. I'm expecting this to almost be like chewing on tea leaves, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be pleasant. Here we go. It's pretty much what I expected. It's just like chewing on tea leaves. It's very, very bitter. I can almost taste like the flavor of the tea coming out of my mouth. It's like, if you've ever been like close to a pot of tea when it's cooking, I can smell that coming out of my mouth right now. It's, to be honest, it's way too strong. When it first touched my tongue, I could taste that it was bitter. There's almost no sweetness to it whatsoever. Although I'll say, like, it's edible. You can eat it. I don't know that I would snack on this. Maybe you could use it in something else. This would probably be good if you were making like some kind of cookies or something, and you put little chunks of this. So you had something sweet around it that was more mild, and then you had like a chunk of this. It's good. But just by itself to eat, it's too much. But I'm glad I could experience this, because I just like this idea of trying to pack as much into it as possible. And I really like what they did where they put the 7 levels. I'm gonna go back and eat more of this later, and maybe it's just like a cool thing to experience with your friends or your family. So definitely, if you're in Japan, check out Nanaya. Stop by the store. I think it's in Shibuya, I believe. So if you're in the Tokyo area, check that out. In Kyoto, I have no idea. Actually, my wife picked this up for me, so I don't know where it is. But check this out if you can. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below what level you want to try or what level you think you can stand. And subscribe if you haven't done that. And until next time, see you.